Hello, 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 hello. Jive ass turkey. Yeah, it's your boy.
Thanksgiving time.
This Thanksgiving, man, this gonna be a wild one. Oh, okay. We ain't got the snow show. This is your weekly Chicago Bears show, America's team. Woo! Yeah, let me turn up all the effects. I want to make sure everybody can hear the effects. Yeah, it's going down. Make sure, but hold on, give us a second, man. Make sure ain't too much feedback. Okay,
We
yeah,
good,
we good. Okay, cool.
We good.
We got to talk about them Bears this week. Your weekly Chicago Bears show. We dropping 3 shows this week.
Right.
But we're gonna talk about another show gonna be college. But anyway, I'm your host, Shy Neal. To the left, my co-host BTB. What's that for?
Bowtie Bill.
Man, Bowtie Bill's in the building, man. Let's get it popping, man. Before we
Come
get
on,
the
man.
shenanigans started, we're gonna talk about how Caleb looked this week. Bears going back to the Super Bowl. Oh, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Bowtie Bill, tell the people what we need, baby.
Man, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Oh, and don't forget about the notification as well. And also type what you're thinking in the comment section. We appreciate that, right? Continue riding with us because we driving this train. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, buddy, Bowtie Bill. Let me first say this.
Yes, sir.
Before I get to the good stuff,
Okay.
let's get to the bad stuff.
Okay. Oh, we about to burn down?
We about to bear down. We about to.
All right.
I was the first. Again, I was the first. We was not in studio 3 weeks ago. We had some stuff going on. Nothing bad between me and Bowtie Bill, but we had some family stuff. Anyway, and I did a show from my house. And on our show, I put on there that he's a coward. And then I made sure I said it again last week. And I told you guys that Eburflus is a coward. Mm-hmm. Now, let me look into the camera again. Eburflus is a coward. Now, some people might say, oh, you can't blame a block punt on Eburflus. What I can say is that you can feel the tension before the kick.
The field goal, not a block punt, a field goal.
The field goal that got blocked.
Right.
When you have a coach that played scared not to lose, everybody don't even play like themselves. I'm going to tell you something. Caleb showed me a lot this game. We're going to get to Caleb in a minute.
Okay.
Caleb, this might have been his best game. That's the only thing I'm happy for. I'm telling you, and I'll break it down why.
Okay.
This might have been his best game. He didn't throw no interception.
Top three. I would say
if you want to go stats-wise.
Top 3.
Not his top 3. His top one be the Jacksonville game. But for what? We're going to get to Caleb. But it probably was his best game. And his second best game of the season, I'm not going to say his best game. The Washington game probably his second best. His second best fourth quarter. But anyway, let's get to the coach.
Right.
All right. Number 1 cornerback, y'all know I've been bragging about him all year in the league, is Jalen Johnson. Has not given up a touchdown all year. We take the lead. Jalen Johnson slips on a man-to-man coverage. The best cornerback in the league. And it gives up a 60-yard play. And then we hold them, Bowtie Bill, to a field goal. That great defense. So Jalen Johnson slipped, gave him a 60-yard pass. But let's talk about the drive before that, before Green Bay got it. We got the ball. What we lost, 20 to 19?
20 to 19.
So we got the ball, and we're up, I believe, 19 to 17, something like that. Did they score last? I forgot that they scored a field goal to go ahead, not a touchdown, right? They scored a field goal. Okay, so we was up 19 to 17. We stopped them because they didn't go for the field goal. I forgot what they did, but they went for it. Anyway, we stopped them. We get the ball on our 5 or 6 yard line. And Caleb drives the ball at about the 12-minute mark and drives the ball all the way to their 40-ish, 42, and it's 4th and 3. And he's ate up 6 minutes. I said right then and there, let's go for it. We're 4 and 5. We lost 10 in a row to Green Bay. Let's go for it. See, everybody keeps talking about the very last drive of the Bears. I'm just talking about the drive before Green Bay's last drive. We got the ball. We up. It's 4th and 3. We was 3 for 3 on 4th down Sundays. 3 for 3. Let's go for it. Let's step on their necks. But he's a coward. He punted.
It was 6 minutes left.
Yes.
And your defense is balling out.
Okay, so then go for it. Because if they stop him, your mind frame is like they can't move.
But you're giving them
Nah,
half
you
of
put
the
the
field.
fucking foot on his neck. I mean, your foot on his neck. So you think he made the right decision on that first one?
Yes, I do. Because it's 6 minutes left and your defense is holding. Don't give them a short field. Don't give them nothing cheap.
Dog, dude, if you got the ball on the 4-yard line and you're able to move it all the way to the other team's 40, you move the ball 50, 55 yards with a rookie quarterback. Caleb was hot on that drive. He was hot on that drive. See, everybody talking about the last drive when we missed. We'll get to that in a minute.
Right.
He was hot on that fucking drive. I feel like we should have went for it because that's how much I believe.
At the 40, I think he was at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, he was too long for our kicker. All right, so I was like, let's go for it. Because here's the thing about it. Let's say he moves it and gets it, and eat up more time. Let's say they do stop him. And he might have a closer field goal that time, and he hits it. And that changes everything how they got to play for. Because now they're playing for a touchdown, not a field goal. You follow me?
Yes, but if you think about it for a moment.
All right.
If you think about it for a moment.
He's a coward.
Hold on. If you think about it for a moment.
Okay.
It all played out.
No.
Listen.
No. If he would have went for it and got it, the game is over. He take the ball down the field and score. Game over. We up by 10. Huh?
Allow me to explain.
No, it didn't play out.
Yes, it did.
You said if we're not going to get it.
Allow me to explain.
I'm saying we would have got it. That's what I would have believed. But go ahead. So it can't play out.
It played out. When I mean that it played out, punt the ball, Green Bay came down, kicked the field goal, Chicago came back down, and had the opportunity to win the game on the field goal. So it didn't play out
because you do it well. I wanted 4th and 3, get the first down, keep moving, get the touchdown, fuck them up. We up by 10, game over. That's a coward way of thinking, what you're saying. How he played out, I ain't calling you a coward, but how he played out, it played out like a fucking coward because that's what the fuck he is. It's a goddamn coward. The fuck out of here. Talking about he did the right thing.
Yeah,
that was his first coward ass move.
It should, you know what? It should not have been a field goal block.
Let's get to that one drive. Go for it. With that defense, go for it. You moved the ball 65 yards, go for it. So now some people might not agree with me. Let's get to the last drive. Because the reason I know he plays to lose. See, this ain't Pittsburgh. This Pittsburgh, your coach,
Mike Tomlin, right?
He could punt on that. I'm talking about that. He could punt on that drive. I'm talking about the second to last one with the lead. He could punt. Well, we have a lead. Ain't beat this team in 10 years, and we got the ball 4th and 3 with 6 minutes 11 and 40. Put your foot on your neck and go up by 9. Now the game is over. Now the game is over. Now if it's Pittsburgh or somebody else like that, maybe. But you need to show the players that, hey, I got you back. All right, so everything played out like how you said. They went on and punt. They get the field goal. All right, now they're moving down the field. That first 2 plays of that drive was there was only 3 plays that I did not like from my offensive coordinator. It was a play in the second quarter. I was like, now I don't know if you guys noticed what they did. Why Caleb looked good. They played a lot of 3 wide receiver set. But everybody was bunched tight. I've been saying it for the longest. If you watch Washington,
Pittsburgh started that. You know that, right?
I don't know who started, but I'm not saying it. Okay, I just want to get to my point. I don't give a right now, no disrespect. I don't give a fuck if y'all was the first or y'all was the last.
Right.
I'm just so surprised
that thing works.
I was surprised that we were smart enough to do it because I've been saying for weeks. If you go back,
bunch formation.
We did a podcast 6 weeks ago. I said 5 things the Bears need to do different. That's one of the things I said.
Bunch formation.
Now, not bunch because bunch is one thing. Bunch is when they all line up in one side, 3 of them. No, I want tight formation. That means it could be 2 receivers over here, 2 receivers right here, but they lined up tight to the offensive line. What that do is it forces the defense 80% of the time they have to play zone. Because there's a formation. So now you're dictating to the defense, you're going to play fucking zone. Now, I don't know if it's cover 2, I don't know if it's cover 3, or cover 4. I know it's only going to be one of those 3 options.
Right.
Cover 2, cover 3, or cover 4. There's only so many zones. Now, you might do a little tricky with the linebackers, but the DB's going to do what they do. There's only so much you can do with the DBs. Now, you can have the linebackers maybe do a little crazy exotic shit But the DB's got to get to
Right.
an area. It is what it is. So they did one play in the second quarter. Like now, the first two plays of that last drive, they went to 3 wide receivers, 1 out, and 2 wide out. I mean by wide out means when you see receivers lined up by the numbers, those outside numbers, that's not good if you're a Bears fan. They need to be lined up tight. And then that way Caleb can read from hash mark to hash mark. If you look at Washington, you look at Denver, that's what they're doing. The receivers are lining up tight. It takes a lot for a quarterback to read from sideline to sideline. That's
Right.
damn near second, third year, 4 year of Russell Wilson, Allen, Mahomes. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you watch Kansas City, they do a lot of tight lineup too. They line up tight, Kansas City, and Mahomes can read the defense, but they do it because they're trying to dictate to the defense what type of zone defense they're going to play, which most likely is going to be a
Right.
zone. It's
Right.
going to be a zone. Anyway, so the first two plays, they had the receivers wide out. He got sacked. That's another thing I don't like. He got sacked. He only had 3 sacks for the day, 2 on that last drive because they went to that bull crap. 3rd and 19, he supposed to get sacked again. Caleb get out of it and makes a hell of a pass. Now, I'm watching the game with, that's not enough for a first down. I'm like, you guys are idiots. It's 3rd and 19. He can't get it all back in one play. He did the right thing. Get some of it back, it comes to this one play. Now it's 4th and 4. He drops back. As soon as he threw it, I said, what the fuck is he doing? Just take the check down. Take the 3-5 yard pass. Back shoulder roam. Right then and there for the rest, you can see the panic. When I say panic, I'm not saying Green Bay was scared, but you can see they was not organized because then the Bears got on the ball. Now we got them willing. Hey, man, they pointing the DB. I play defensive back. They pointing like crazy. I'm like, we might get a miscommunication. We might get a Katie Botado touchdown. 12-yard curl out, boom. Keenan Allen, the guy was so far off of him, boom, catches it. Caleb is saying right in there, they get on the 28-yard line, so 35 seconds left of the timeout. Caleb's like, come on, let's get another play in. I'm thinking,
Before the 15-second line.
I'm thinking to myself, put your foot on the neck, let's go for it. A la, if you watch the Chargers, Cincinnati's game, Cincinnati came back, and the Chargers went down the field, and then the Chargers did not send the ball. They kept on pushing and got them a late touchdown. Now, some people might say, well, the game was tied. I don't care. You put your foot on the neck. If you watch the Buffalo-Kansas City game, Buffalo was up by 2. Well, 4th and 3. And they could have kicked the field goal. But what did they say? No, we're going for this thing. We're going to put this foot on your goddamn neck. And what happened? Josh Allen broke out, touchdown. They go up by 2 possessions. Now, I'm not saying we're good as those two teams, but my point is it's the mind frame. That's why I say he's a coward. And, okay. And so I remember I was like, come on, Bears, come on, Bears. And I turn around and I have my head down for a minute. I'm at the cigar shop. I look up and I just see everybody just standing around. And the first thing I said was, what the fuck are we doing? I said, why are we not keeping the pressure on these guys to try to get a touchdown or get closer? Earlier in the game, I also already said, like, we have an accurate field goal kicker, but his leg is not that strong. Like, I think his longest field goal kick in his life is 53 when you got kickers out here kicking 60, 63, 65, all type of crazy stuff nowadays. And whenever he kicks more than 40 yards out, his trajectory is low. So the whole time I'm looking like, and everybody's like, nah, Neil, you got this one. Ain't no Hail Mary on this one. And then I saw them do a little timeout. I said, so you mean to tell me we just playing scared again? Oh, no, Neil, he not playing scared. And my right-handed guy, I said, at the cigar bar, I said, watch we lose this game in some type of fluky-ass fucking way. I don't know what it is, how I was going to say a donk, like hit the goalpost. But I said it. I said, we're going to lose this game in a fluky fucking way. The shit got blocked. Everybody that was in there, they weren't even Bears fans. I had 2 Green Bay fans. They had to pause for a minute. My boy Kevin and boys, shout out to y'all. Congrats again, y'all win. They had to pause for a minute, and then they started laughing. I was like this. I didn't get mad. And you know I'm a passionate Bears fan. I didn't curse. I just laughed again like the Washington game. Why am I having this type of reaction? Because our coach is a loser. He's a loser. So I don't even expect to win, and I guarantee you half them damn players on that team don't fucking expect to win either. They're gonna say he's gonna find a way to fuck up. I guarantee you, them players feel the same damn way. I told y'all asses 4 weeks ago, he's lost that locker room. I'll be surprised if the Bears win another damn game. Now, I will say this. I will talk about Minnesota game next week. I do like our chances against Minnesota, and I will explain why in a minute. I just don't like our coach.
Y'all are +3, by the way, on the line.
And last week, we were +6 against Green Bay, and we covered. But I know I just gave you a lot, bow tie, but I had to give you the whole scenario. Pissed. I wasn't pissed because I was like, okay, I got what I want as a Bears fan. Caleb looked better, and I know how our owners feel about the Green Bay game. Hopefully, this will be the game that get his ass fired. But anyway, you unpack all that shit. Cause I had a lot to say. Cause I was
Man, you had
pissed.
a lot to say.
I know. I'm sorry, man. But go ahead.
So we're gonna stick with the coaches, and you know what? I'm gonna take it another level about the Chicago Bears organization and what the Chicago Bears organization do when they get a first-round draft pick or a second-round draft pick.
Yep.
Y'all got Mitchell Trubisky, second round. I'm sorry, second pick. First round, second pick.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the season, what did you do? Fire John
the coach.
Fox.
Yep.
You got Justin Fields. At the end of the year, what did you do? Fire Matt Nagy.
Go Bears.
Now you got Caleb Williams. At the end of the season, what you gonna do? Hey, if the staggered holds true, y'all gonna get rid of Matt Eburflus, man. Bro, again, it bears repeating. I said it last week.
Yeah, he did.
The Bears fans deserve better than the Bears organization, man. Y'all are passionate fans. You deserve better. That's all I gotta say, dog. That's all I gotta say, Doc.
Man,
That's all I gotta say.
we so dysfunction, but let's talk about something positive though.
Caleb Williams
Thank you.
looked very good. He looked refreshed. He looked rejuvenated.
Best game of the season.
Right.
Didn't even have a touchdown. Best game of the season.
Right?
You said it wasn't.
Second best, because that Jacksonville game, man, he balled out.
He did.
That Jacksonville game, to me, was his best game of the season, man. The way the play was coming in, his movement, his eyes, his feet, all of that, man. Jacksonville was his best game, what I saw. Yesterday, today is Monday. Yesterday, Sunday.
Tuesday, yeah.
No, today Tuesday.
Yeah.
So on Sunday, he ran the ball.
I'm about to get to all of it, but go ahead. I'm going to let you talk. Yeah.
Right?
This is his best game by far.
He could see the field. It looked like the game slowed down for him.
That's why this is the best game. That's one of the points I was going to make.
And plus, the offensive coordinator, Brown, Brown, was dialing up plays, man, that he just enjoyed and liked.
Caleb only threw the ball 31 times this game. I think he ran the ball like 38. Finally, I think Caleb should be around 27, 28 passes. So definitely by far the best offensive play calling of the season and balance. Now the debate is, was this Caleb's best game? I'm going to say this is Caleb's best game of the season.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because Green Bay was 6-3 coming into this game. Had won 10 in a row. Game was in Chicago. You just went 3 weeks without scoring a damn touchdown. Coordinator gets fired. Got a lot of shit going wrong. Okay. And for that kid to come out there and play like that, that shows to me right there the kid is definitely more mentally tough than I thought he was.
Right.
That's the first thing.
Agreed.
That kid's more fucking mentally tough than I thought he was. I'm like, okay. All the crying and people making fun of him because he had the fingernail polish. That's cool.
Right?
That's cool. Y'all can laugh and make fun and stuff. I'm looking at it. That was a hell of a game to come out and play that damn strong. You know what I mean? It really was. So
he stood up to the. I heard he stood up at a meeting.
And that's go ahead. I was gonna talk about that, but go ahead. You tell
he
everybody.
stood up at a meeting
The night before the game, in front of the whole team.
Took responsibility. Said, man, all this has been on me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do better.
Yep.
And he came out and did better.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to get to the coaching in a minute. The coaching I don't even got to talk about the offensive coordinator. We all can see the difference night and day. The biggest thing, if it's because you want me to touch on coaching, I'm going to tell you what he did, what I've not been saying for the longest. Let Caleb still look down the field. I still want to be aggressive. But Caleb, a majority of the route scheme, there wasn't any let-outs. What I mean by let-out is, when you watch, I watch, especially kids, I just love Kansas City play calling. Pittsburgh, sometimes you guys don't do this either, but who consistently does this? Kansas City does this. Detroit do this a lot. Buffalo's starting to do a little bit more. What I'm about to tell you guys, just pay attention to. It's somebody else I noticed do it a lot too. But this was the first week that 7 out of 10 pass plays I noticed, Caleb would look deep. And if it wasn't there, he'd throw the ball, check it down. A lot of times you go back and look at when, I can't even remember the guy's name. I'm just so glad his ass is out to say, Waldron, whatever the hell. I'm so glad Shane Waldron. I'm so glad
Shane Waldron.
Yeah, I'm so glad he out of Chicago.
Coordinator.
Yeah, I'm so glad he out of Chicago. I forgot his name. That guy doggone quick. It's like a bad girlfriend. I don't even remember dating her ass. Anyway. So I am so glad. Shouts out to all the good women. Hey. But anyway. So
shout out to the exes too now.
Yeah, to the exes too. Shout out to all the exes too. Shout out. I'm glad you're gone. Get on out of my life. All right, anyway, it's okay. But all I'm saying is that he could look downfield and then he had a check down, meaning something quick, something to the route, to the flat. What I saw a lot of, and I only saw it do it late in certain games, he would have the running back run and just turn around in the middle of the field. And so if he didn't have anything deep, just throw that nice little safe pass. You see other teams do it all the time. They just check down. I mean, Tom Brady was the king of it. On the 2-minute warning, Tom Brady would take that 5-yard check down to the running back right in front of him, let him make a little move, get 7. He'll check that shit all the way down the field on your ass. So my point is, look straight. If you don't see anybody, boom. Second thing I saw in play calling, we actually ran Billy. Bowtie Bill, we actually ran some drag routes across the field from the slot and not deep. I ain't talking about digs. Digs is when you go straight and you come across about 15, 20 yards an angle. Drag route is 2 or 3, 4 yards. You might take up the field and you make a quick heart or this way, right? That way the quarterback looks deep, and by the time, if anybody open, boom, you look, hitting the guy on the run, he's right there in front of him. He can keep on running wherever he goes. And the king of the drag routes.
He's in your line sight.
Right. And we all know who the king of the drag routes in the NFL. We all know that's the Rams. I mean, if you don't know football, the Rams are the king of the drag routes and the deep digs. So they're gonna look deep, and they can't find nobody. They're gonna always. If you notice, the Rams are always catching the ball, they receivers, and they always going sideline to sideline. It seems like that's what they do. But it was happy to see that type of play calling. But getting back to Caleb's mental was, that kid drove them down there twice in the fourth quarter, and then they came back, and he drove them again down the third quarter. I felt bad we didn't get the win because if you think about the Washington game, people forget the Washington game. Caleb drove them down there twice in the fourth quarter of that game, and they fumbled on the one. Not Caleb's fault, and he brought them back down there again. That was a play calling. Then he brought them back down there again, did get the lead, and losing the Hail Mary.
Rashawn Johnson scored.
What I'm saying is that what I'm showing is that I can't wait to see Caleb with some better coaching. Bo Nix is looking good. Let's not forget who his coach is. Jay Daniels looking good. Let's not forget who his offensive coordinator is. And Caleb's already on his second offensive coordinator. And truth be told,
Drake May looking good too.
Drake May, yeah, he's not looking good, yeah. But truth be told, we all know the Bears can be 6-4. People can say if it's the fifth, but everybody lose. But the 2 games the Bears lost, let's just be 100. That you don't want to agree just being a hater. They're 2 fluky-ass losses. But I do believe that coaching could have prevented both of them. But they're still 2 fluky-ass losses.
Right.
So in those 2 games I'm talking about, the Green Bay and the Washington game, Caleb Bay should have 2 comebacks in the fourth quarter. And so what's my point is, if you can keep, if you keep it close, what he's already shown twice in the Washington game, twice in the Green Bay game.
He can come back.
I'm going to drive this bitch down this field.
Mm-hmm.
They better not give me, if I get any type of blocking, I'm going to find a way. That's why I am excited. That's why I'm saying Super Bowl, because one thing I can say is this. I did not consistently see that out of Justin Fields. I did not consistently see that out of Mitchell Trubisky. Now, Mitchell Trubisky did do in the playoff game against Philly, and we missed that field goal. He did move us down the field. But this is in this kid's rookie year, and I'm consistently seeing when the rubber hit the road and when it really counts the most, he's moving the Bears down the goddamn field, getting touchdowns or field goals. He's moving them down
in a position to score.
That's all you can ask for. He did his job. Okay, I go over there. All right, I should be able to relax. I should be able to pick up my phone. Let me go ahead, order my Uber tonight, get my pizza going, because we got this in the bag. Yeah, go ahead and drop off,
Get the deep dish.
Yeah, get the deep dish tonight. You know what? Trying to lose a little weight. I'm going to get the tavern cut. You know what I'm saying? People in Chicago know what that is. So we only know for deep dish, but we actually got 4 different pizzas we know for in Chicago. But anyway, I'm going to get the tavern cut, get a couple of old style, come old dude, get old style. He should have been able to pick up his phone, put the order in. And what the fuck? They didn't block the goddamn kid. I can't even get my celebration pizza tonight. The man done did his job. He done did his job.
Twice.
Your thoughts on all that, Bow Tie Bill? I know I just gave you a lot.
Absolutely, man. I mean, growing pains. That's what I.
Growing pains he should not have to go through. The other growing pains, pick 6, holding the ball too long, I expect that. But these L's that he's taking, he should not have to take those type of growing pains. That's my point.
But that's why y'all got rid of one offense coordinator, got another one.
Well, we better get rid of that damn coach too. His ass got to go.
See, that's another subject. That's another conversation. That's a whole
I know
other
there'll
topic
be a second coach
about the organization.
He's
Again,
trash,
the
dog.
Bears repeating. The Bears fan deserve a better team, a better organization. You guys are so loyal.
Yeah.
That no regard thick and thin, right? You there.
Yeah.
Right?
Bears going to Super Bowl. Fucking let's go. God damn it, Bears going to Super Bowl, man. America's team. My fault, Bow Tie Bill. Love the motherfucking Bears, dog.
Oh,
you know
man.
what it is, man. I'm sorry, Bow Tie
man.
Bill.
I dig it.
All right, man. Last question before we get out of here on our weekly Bears show. Next week.
Y'all got Minnesota.
We're playing the Minnesota Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah, I said it. Minnesota Vikings. Did I stutter? Man,
y'all are dogs at home, dog.
Man, I don't give a fuck. We was dogs at home against Green Bay by 6. We covered. I'm gonna tell you this. If
man, listen.
go ahead. What you got? What do you think?
Okay, so your number one cornerback gonna have to cover that beast.
He always do.
That half man, half beast.
Dog, Green Bay got 3 receivers, man. Come on.
No, ain't none of them that half man, half beast and Justin Jefferson dog.
All right, go ahead. So you
ain't
think they gonna
nobody
cover?
on Green Bay side of that rock.
Okay.
Is a Justin Jefferson.
Don't forget who's throwing the ball. Straight trash. But go ahead.
Nah, he one of the top 5.
Man, he's looked like trash the last 3 weeks. Come on, man. He got all that shit the first 5 weeks. But go ahead. Who you got? And why?
Seriously, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, I got the Vikings.
Okay.
I got the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, man, I mean,
All right.
because of the defense, and they're going to dial it up,
Okay.
right? Mm-hmm. They're going to dial it up against Caleb Williams.
All right.
Now, I'm hoping that Caleb Williams do well, but from an analytical perspective,
Yeah.
I got the Vikings to win that game.
All right. I would say this. There's 2 things that scare me. Minnesota do blitz a lot. Now, if it's somehow which we haven't did it all year. Now, last week we did have both our offensive tackles back last week, our right and left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find out. Hey, somebody, y'all message me. I should do my homework. Bears fans, make sure y'all message me. Tell me who the hell 73 was for the Bears this week. I don't even know who he was. He played left guard, played out of his damn mind. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know. I should have had it ready, but I really don't know who he was. I was man up. I was watching the guard shop. I was like, who the hell is 73? They're like, what? He not playing good, Nelson? No, that dude is blocking his ass off.
Right. So I don't know you talking, I'm looking it up real quick.
That some gun was playing left guard last week. Please leave his ass in. And we finally cut Nate Davis last week, too. The guy I told you was stealing money, our right guard that ain't played all year.
Right.
So I'm hoping that our offensive coordinator has something to do with that. Now, I don't know if you heard our offensive coordinator play yet, talk bow tie Bills. But you know who you would be very surprised who I tell you who he remind me of.
Who's that?
I know you're looking up 73 for the Chicago Bears
Yes,
right now.
I am. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep talking,
Now I gotta see your reaction. I tell you this shit.
All right.
It'll get you on
I'm
camera.
listening.
All right. He reminds me of a young Mike Tomlin. I knew that was gonna get your reaction. I swear to God. I swear to God.
And who's this?
He reminds me of Mike Tomlin, dude.
Tell
reminds
me
me-
his name one more time.
His name is I don't even know the Freddie.
Okay,
I don't even know how off the coordinator. I'm telling you, I'm like
Brown. You talking
Thomas
about the
Brown?
offensive coordinator?
Yeah, he reminds me of Tomlin. I'm telling you.
Mike T.
Yes.
Come on, man. It ain't 2 minutes. Ain't a few
I
minutes
know.
out there like Mike T.
Dog. You know.
You know, I sent to a group text, right? I said, check out Mike Tomlin, right?
I'm a Mike Tomlin fan. I can't tell everybody what you said 2-3 years ago. I ain't gonna do you like that.
Hey, and it still holds true.
No, stop, Bowtie. We'll talk about Pittsburgh later on. We're gonna do another show tonight for that. But anyway, I like what I'm trying to say, Bowtie Bill, is I'm not saying that he is a good ass coach like Mike Tomlin, but it's something about his demeanor.
Right.
I saw his interview last week. Wasn't a lot of, excuse my language, wasn't a lot of bullshitting.
Right.
Wasn't dodging no questions. You know, me and you can tell when we get in that, what we like to call it, word salad. You ask a coach something, don't say nothing.
Word salad.
Yeah. There wasn't no word salad with him. You ask him a question, he going to give you an answer. Now, you might not like the answer, or you might not, my jersey bunching up on me. You might not like what he had to say, but I don't mind that. And what happened after he finally got the offensive coordinator position? The Bears players came out and said, hey, Keenan Allen came out and said it. Hey, man, so many words. He said Shane Waldron's not here because he was too nice. And they had been saying for the longest, they wanted him, talking about Shane, coach us harder, coach. Why are you letting this guy get away with this? And why are you letting this guy get away with this? And why are you letting the offensive lineman get off the ball with the wrong foot? You got to, they was saying it for the last 2 or 3 weeks. He ain't holding people accountable. Now, it's funny, soon as, what the hell is
Brown.
Thomas Brown, that's the name. That's the offensive coordinator. As soon as Thomas Brown come in, the guy I've been complaining about, Davis, the right guard, you don't even know the hell he is. I've been complaining about him all year, how he's stealing money, how he ain't played. Guess what? They cut his ass the day after he became the offensive coordinator. I don't think that's by coincidence, man.
I got the name of the dude number 73.
Who the hell is 73?
Jay Kuhan.
That some bitch was blocking. Oh, my
He came
God.
from Seattle. Y'all got him from Seattle.
How long ago?
See, that's another
Okay,
question.
my father, I
dog.
don't want to that some bitch, number 73 was...
Yeah, Jay Kuhan.
Man, hey, you know, we old school. How can I move the crowd? First of all, hey, no mistakes allowed. Hey, that dude coming in and moving the crowd, dog. Come on, shout, baby, we going crazy tonight. Anyway, I was like,
They came from Seattle.
I was like, who that is?
Y'all got him from Seattle.
Man, I wasn't speaking. I mean, I try to make sure. I know I speak fast, but I try to make sure I speak good English. But I did not sound like I had good English when I saw him blocking. I was like, who that is? Who that is? Hey, man, who that is? Man, who that is?
Hey, that's that Mississippi roots.
Yeah.
That's that Mississippi mud.
You know, my daddy is from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? You know. God, I'm like, man, who that is, boy?
that is?
Man, I'm like, who that is? Man, that dude was coming in there moving that crowd like, okay. So my point is that man, if
that helped Caleb running, he got 60 yards.
And that was the other thing. The new coordinator said, if you don't got it, chuck it down and took off running if it's man to man. This is all I'm gonna say.
Moving the chain.
You know how I feel about Minnesota. I've been saying them all year.
Right.
I think Minnesota's suspect. People might say this dude's crazy. Got 8 wins. I don't give a crap. I know more than y'all. Y'all fans. I'm the guru. And now, in fact, you the guru. I'm Shy God. I did so much shit right. If you look, they should have took an L a couple weeks ago. Who was it? This week they fell around. But somebody would be like 12-7 2 weeks ago. That was Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, yo. He threw 3 interceptions.
Man, he should have took the L on that game. Now, and then this week, Tennessee. We beat Jacksonville. We beat Tennessee. I believe our defense is better than any defense they have faced all year.
Vikings?
Yeah. The top 4 defense is Denver, Chargers, y'all, and us. If you ain't played one of those 4 teams, you ain't played the top defense this year in the NFL.
Top 4, you said top 4.
Yeah, it's top 4, because it's a major drop after that. I think it might be one more team hanging around
Kansas
with us.
City.
Yo, okay, how could I forget? Yeah, Kansas City defense. How could I forget? Yeah. So those top 5 defense consistently.
Right.
And all I know is, keep beating the drum if you want to, but come on, man. 17 out of the last 18 games, we'd only given up 21 points one time. Bears suck, but our defense don't. Okay? Our defense don't. I do believe that if we are able to block and give Caleb some chance. I didn't pick the Bears to win last week. I told them they'd lose by 14. They look better than I thought. I like this guy. I'm hoping that he called 2 weeks in a row. If you ask me, you can laugh. I take Caleb over Donald. I'm sorry.
Sam Darnold?
Yeah, I don't trust Sam Donald. Fuck that. No.
Y'all ain't got to adjust on y'all side.
No, we don't got to Justin Jefferson.
Y'all not dialing up the defense like your boy doing.
No, we don't
like Flores is doing.
No, you're right. But I will tell you this.
Now y'all have a solid defense.
Mm-hmm.
He's dialing no plays.
Let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell y'all how the game gonna go down.
Okay.
Minnesota gonna jump out 10-0. I'll tell you that right now. Minnesota usually score most of their points in the first quarter, and the Bears don't score in the first quarter. So the first quarter, Minnesota down 10-0, and if you bet on the Bears, I don't want somebody like, oh shit, what he just said aged bad. Keep in mind, the last.
So you do live bet in that game.
You can do that too, but keep in mind, I've gotten every Bears game right since the Washington game. When they lost Washington, I said they would not win another game for this season, and they lost every game since then. This is the first time since the Washington game I am picking the Bears to win.
Okay.
I know my
now
shit.
You talking about straight up and not versus the spread.
I'm talking about straight up, yeah. Yeah, last week, I got that wrong too. The spread. I picked Green Bay to win, but they didn't cover the spread. But I'm talking about they're gonna
Straight up.
they're gonna fight out win the game this week.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna win. Yeah, they're gonna win this bitch. Now, she like that. But so, and my reason for it is that this is how it's gonna go down. Minnesota gonna jump out 10-0 first quarter. All I need to see is the first half. If the Bears is losing by 4 or less at halftime, they will win the game. They will win the game. Now, if the Bears are down, but 17-7 at halftime,
what about okay? We're gonna push on this.
Okay, go ahead.
What about 6 points? What if the score is
6 is kind of
13-7?
It's kind of tougher for me because I don't know. I expect a field goal in the touchdown second half. I don't know if they can get 2 touchdowns second half. You know what I mean? Because I know they're gonna blitz the hell out of us. I really believe our defense is gonna pick this fool off twice, and that's gonna give us one of them gonna give us a short field. I believe our defense is gonna pick this fool off twice. I really believe that. And Caleb don't throw a lot of interceptions. Believe it or not, he hasn't threw a touchdown in a while either. He only got 9, but Caleb only got 5.
He threw one more touchdown. He set a record for the Bears as a rookie record for touchdown thrown.
Caleb has not thrown an interception since the Jacksonville game. Let that sink in. He didn't play with Washington. He didn't play like 5-6 games. He don't throw a lot of interceptions. He
takes sacks, but he won't throw an interception.
Yeah. And last week he finally got rid of the ball quick. So I believe that far as offensive wise, it's not going to really come down to Caleb. It's going to be, can we run the ball? Hopefully we can run the ball like we did against Green Bay. If we can't get 100 yards rushing between the two, Roshan and what's the name, then we would not win the game. Swift, yeah. We got to get 100 yards rushing with those combined. Those are the key. We got to get 100 yards rushing, and we have to get at least plus 2 turnovers. In the last part, going into the fourth quarter, somewhere around the 7-8 minute mark, I believe we got to be up by more than 7. If we're up by 5 or 4, 5 or 4 maybe, because the other team I scored a touchdown. But we up by 3 or less with less than 7 minutes, we're going to most likely lose because I don't trust Eburflus.
Coach.
No, coach is going to fuck it up. Yeah, so we got to we need to be up by 7. 7 or more at the 7 minute mark. And I do believe that they can get Donald twice. So if you ask me who do I trust more not to throw interception, it's Caleb.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The problem, and I know they got the best wide receiver. Yes, they do. We got the best cornerback. I mean, truth be told, I want to say, I think your boy from Minnesota, I want to say he's only had like 2 crazy-ass games against the Bears. And one game he went crazy for his first half was out in Minnesota, that horn, woo, and then you hear no more from his whole second half. And he might get a touchdown and maybe like 70, 80 yards, but he don't really usually never go off in Chicago. It's in Minnesota on that fast track when he gets our ass. So I got the Bears actually winning the game this week only because I trust our defense and I like the offensive coordinator's play calling. I do not trust Eburflus at all. So that's my thoughts on it. Bowtie Bill, before we get out of here, what's your last thoughts, brother?
Man, it's been a wonderful session, man. For real, a wonderful session. The Bears, man, trajectory's up. Just got to decide what you guys going to do with Ryan Poles and Matt Eburflus, man, moving forward. I mean, at the end of the day, you had Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Komet, a defense, a running game, Swift and Roshan Johnson from the University of Texas. But I mean, that's what you need.
Yep, and we got the ball.
I mean, you got a deep. It's midway football.
Mm-hmm.
It's Midwest football.
Mm-hmm.
The Winning City football. Mm-hmm. A running game with defense, mm-hmm. wide receivers, and a quarterback that can throw.
Yep. And
I mean, hot damn, dog.
Yeah, hey. He did a good job, Thomas Jones, of coaching you up last week. I'm gonna leave you with
T. Brown.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you. No, I'm calling T. Brown. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with this nugget. And I heard say it was Rex Ryan. I couldn't believe it, and I had to check it out.
Rex Ryan on what?
ESPN. Rex Ryan.
Okay.
When Caleb get rid of the ball with 2.5 seconds, he's 4th in the league in QBR.
We talked about that in our
early
podcast.
No. Well, man, you've been saying he got to get rid of the ball. I didn't know it was that damn good.
Right.
4th in the lead.
Right.
Guess what? Leads all rookies. And the point he made, which is valid, see, I will admit when I heard something from somebody else, I don't take other people's point and try to make it like it's mine. He said basically what he's saying is that when he knows what he's looking at, he's going to kill you. When he said that, I said, that's what I've been trying to tell everybody all year. And I still, we'll talk about this on the next podcast, I still take Caleb over Jaden. Because if you look at Jaden last 6 weeks, guess what? Completing session. Guess who got the higher completing percentage in the last 6 games? You won't believe it. It's actually
Bo Nix. Oh.
I'm talking between those two.
Okay.
Caleb is actually 62, which is not great, and your boy didn't fell down to 60. I told you guys 5 weeks ago, not shitting on him. We say something truthful, people don't like to hear it, but I told y'all 5 weeks ago.
Facts are facts.
I said he can't complete pass against man-to-man, and I've been right about that, too. So keep watching the Tell the Truth podcast. Bowtie Bill, get us up out of here, man. Tell the people what we need, baby.
Man, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and also do not forget about the notification button as well. Text what you're thinking in the comments section. We appreciate it. Continue riding on this train because we're going to continue driving this train. Thank you very much.
Man, appreciate it, Bowtie Bill.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for being my counselor during this session, man. The weekly Chicago Bears counseling show. Man, the Bears still going to the Super Bowl. Yes, go Bears. Let's go Bears. We ain't going to no damn Super Bowl, but I do think we'll beat Minnesota this weekend. I know more people going to say, I ain't 8-2 Minnesota. Come on, man. They last 2 games, they barely won, so hey.
Best division in football.
Best division in football?
Still.
So we about to get up out of here, man. I'm your host, man. Shout out Neil. To my left, BTB. What's that, folks?
Bowtie Bill.
Man, thank you for watching the Tell the Truth Podcast 23. Every Sunday, and I'm sorry, every Wednesday and Thursday, we drop shows, baby. Peace.
Hook 'em.